John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. It's the today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him, Singy? All right, ready to go here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Now he breaks his bat. But
no,
foul.
That's a foul ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's Ramon Laureano. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
Jackson Merrill in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Line drive. And that is that. Now the Angels will get their first crack. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Griffin Canning. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here comes the 0-1. Rip to third. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Yohan Moncada.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging. Now batting Joe Adell. On the ground. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless. Back here at Angel Stadium. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Out number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts with a homer in his last game. That's to third. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Batting 7.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Swing and a miss. Way out front for strike two.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Bogarts, the runner at first with two gone. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Hard hit to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Neto coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. On the board first. It's 1-6.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So much of good hitting is finding holes in defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Moore. Out in front and foul to the left side. 0-1 now. Swing and he popped it up. Sheets under it. 2 down. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Ball.
That's the ball.
Missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the nine hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Low around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Peraza off of first with 2 away. That's smacked on a line to center. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Freddie Ferguson, the next up for the Padres.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for the
And
Padres,
a dangerous
right
hitter
fielder,
coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. In there for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and a runner at third. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 1 left for San Diego. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Hee-haw! And they'll do it again. The 0-2. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Man at first, nobody out. Moncada runs. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Singy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. One out, man at first. And down to shortstop, Zach Neto. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. I think it's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. He doubled home a run in his first debut. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. Back in Anaheim, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Grounds one to short. Neto whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the
Here's
Padres,
Xander Bogaerts.
shortstop,
1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
You know, these
Nope,
Angels
that's outside.
doing a good
Ball.
job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Popped up. And there's 2 away. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, going, gone! A solo shot, and they boost their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Shanaway in the box again, takes a strike. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Laureano should have this one. And that will end the inning. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. Back here at Angel Stadium, so here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres,
Samad Taylor, the next up for the Padres. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
for the Padres.
Stepping in, Freddie Fermin. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped into left center, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Looking to extend the play now. The throw to second is offline.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So 2 strikes on Tatis. And that's where this one, it's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here comes Yoan Moncada.
That's down. That's a ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Joe Adell.
Wood.
Stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over, and that is that. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. At the plate, Ramon Laureano. Swing and a bouncer. Moncada gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Chopper right side. Throw to first in time. Here's Manny Machado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Make it 6. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Late swing, foul to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. On the ground to the left. Sends it over to Sheets. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
And the 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. The Padres down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Peraza. Neto for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now a chance for Samad Taylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years. And that is that. 2 across on this San Diego homer. Back in Anaheim, set for the last half of the 7th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
No, that
good
missed.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one
That's
missing
inside.
inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ron Marinaccio. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hee-haw!
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
First baseman, Nolan.
No, ball.
Shadowell.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. That
Over
skips
the
over
fence.
the fence, so
Advance
it's an
to second
automatic
base.
double. And now batting, Mike Trout. In there
Here.
for strike one. And that's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at second. He goes down looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Moncada in the box now. Takes strike one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Adele settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Trout in position. That's out number 2.
Next to the Padres.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
On the ground. And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. It's in and out of his glove. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Gavin Sheets, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Big swing and a miss.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adele.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Marinaccio, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hauls it in, 1 away. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
Oh, yeah!
Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Out to short, Bogarts. Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Josh Lowe.
filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him looking. That's out number 3. Angels held in. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Xander Bogarts. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled off. him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So now the DH spot, Miguel Andujar. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Struck him out swinging. Padres with only one out remaining. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Samad Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yates is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.